Sal and Ken are investigating the Zodiac Killer's 1969 slaying of cab driver Paul Stine.
What I really am interested in is DNA. Witnesses are dead, people's minds are forgotten. DNA does not go away.
They've made a critical breakthrough.
This way.
Securing a meeting with Pam Hofsess. She worked for the San Francisco Police Department from 1989 to 2015, where she was assigned the Zodiac case, and has intimate knowledge of never-before-seen DNA evidence.
Hi, Pam.
Hey, Sal.
Pam has never spoken publicly about her work on the Zodiac case.
When I inherited the case, having come from DNA, right, from the lab, I'm all about the evidence.
That's
I'm like,
right.
okay, well, let's look at what we have. What is the status of the evidence?
In 2002, authorities used saliva from a stamp on the envelope that the Zodiac Killer used to mail his Z340 cipher to extract a DNA profile of the killer. This profile is the only source of Zodiac DNA used by police, despite it being weak and incomplete. But Pam was determined to find a better way to forensically identify the killer.
I started looking at some of the evidence from the Paul Stine shooting, and lo and behold, there was a pair of bloody gloves that were found at the scene. We didn't know who the gloves belonged to or what the connection is.
For decades, rumors have swirled around the source of these gloves, found in the back seat of Paul Stine's cab. Were they left behind by Stine? Another passenger? The Zodiac Killer? For nearly 50 years, no one outside the San Francisco Police Department has known the secrets this piece of evidence could hold.
Those gloves, they appeared to be moldy. There was some blood on the outside of the gloves. Now my mind is going into DNA. The glove DNA report confirmed that it's Paul Stine's blood on the outside. And then there's an unknown male profile on the inside.
I mean, potentially that's Zodiac's DNA.
Yes, and that is key.
Pam may have a DNA profile of Zodiac Killer. We could finally figure out who Zodiac was through unimpeachable forensic evidence. But to do this, we would need to test this DNA against the DNA from one or both of our suspects.
Earlier in the investigation, the team was able to isolate DNA from the 1966 Riverside murder that could belong to the Zodiac Killer.
Look at that, Sal, right there. It very well could be the suspect's blood.
If their state-of-the-art DNA lab can extract a viable male profile from that blood stain, they could finally answer the ultimate question in this case.
If we could get DNA evidence from the Riverside case and compare them to what you found inside of the glove from Paul Stine's cab, you could determine if it was Zodiac.
Yes, absolutely. So let's compare them.